Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Reviews and Previews. We're back for another week of Premier League football. Another late night Friday, coming back again. Back again to do some more Premier League predictions and a bit of reviewing of the last week. We obviously had a long time because it's been an international break. We've seen England play a few times against Hungary, Andorra. Seen France win the Nations League. Pretty boring international breaks overall, so just like a bit sad. Anyway, what happened at the start of October last week? This is what happened. Everton sneaked a draw with Man United. Chelsea got another win. Norwich finally got a point. Newcastle lost again. Arsenal kept up their unbeaten streak for a bit against Brighton. It was our game. Leeds won against Watford. Crystal Palace. Leicester absolutely stumbled to a 2-2 draw with Palace after leading 2-0. Tottenham got a win, unfortunately, against Villa. Brentford beat West Ham with a 94th minute winner. And Liverpool 2, Man City 2 was definitely the game of the week and was very exciting. Mo Salah scoring a wonder goal. So we'll go straight into it. And there was no wins for my sides this week. Only a loss and a draw. And I think you can all guess who the loss was for. Definitely Newcastle United. At the moment we are not Newcastle United. But after what happened in the last couple of weeks, we might be again because of this takeover. That's all I can really think about at the minute. But let's go back to the Wolves game. Absolutely shocking again, really. Never looked like we were in the game, even when we equalised. Hendrick got a good goal. But we let Hwang Hee-chan, who is a Korean, I think, Korean international, scored 2 goals against us, and him and his assisted on both. I can't believe we haven't sacked Steve Bruce. Like, it's just ridiculous. I just don't think they found anyone to replace him with, to be honest. We were struggling with injuries Alan St. Maximin's our only hope up front, and he missed a chance to be fair again. He pretty much was one-on-one with the keeper about 3 or 4 yards out and literally hit it straight at the goalie. Good save from him, to be fair. But I think to be honest, Kyle Darlow was at fault for both goals because he didn't look like his positioning was very good. He sort of didn't get into the right positions, I thought, and he let them in quite easily. It was only the shots across the goal. They weren't very fast. It was pretty weak shots, but that's put us back down into the relegation zone, back into 19th. Hopefully we've regrouped over the last 2 weeks though with this takeover, and hopefully we can bounce back better this week. On to what happened with Arsenal, and they drew 0-0. It was a very bad game. I watched this one. Ramsdale kept us in the game for sure. We looked very poor, to be honest, I thought. We just looked a bit ugh. I mean, I don't have a lot to say. It was a pretty bad game, to be honest. No one really turned up for Arsenal. I mean, Smith Rowe and Saka looked a bit threatening at times. The defence held out strong and well again, though. We were holding on for most of the game, as you can see, the possession stats and the shot stats. Luckily, Brighton only had the same amount of shots on target as us, or else we could have been in trouble. We missed a few good chances, and we luckily had Ramsdale in goal, who was doing all right. Looked quite assured. And yeah, made a few decent saves overall. Pretty boring game though, as I said. It's just a bit of a dead game. Well, I think after that game, I was like, yeah, I'll take a point after that, because that was quite a hard game to get through. And we showed a bit of defensive class, really, but I mean, it's Arsenal, and we're Arsenal, and we're playing Brighton. We probably should not be like. We should be doing a bit more than that. We should be controlling the game, but, that's how it goes sometimes, and we'll take a point after that because it was our game. Anyway, on to this week, and we'll go through the predictions real quick. Both teams, neither of them, for me, playing on the Saturday. There's a lot of games on the Saturday, actually, 7 in all. So let's go. Watford 1, Liverpool 2. Aston Villa 2, Wolves 1. Leicester 1, Man United 2. Man City 4, Burnley 0. Norwich, they won't win. Norwich 0, Brighton 2. Southampton 0, Leeds 1. Brentford 1, Chelsea 2. That could be a good game. Brentford, I could see them winning a bit, but I think Chelsea just a bit too good. But they are missing Antonio Rudiger, which could be quite crucial. Everton, I'm going Everton 2, West Ham 1. I think that was going to be interesting game, but I think Everton will just come out on top of that. And last 2 games, here we go. Newcastle 2, Tottenham 2, and Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0. That's what I'm going to say for them. Right, straight into Newcastle, Tottenham. Come on, the Geordies. This is the time. We might still have old Cabbage Head in charge, but we can still have a good time. The atmosphere on Saturday is going to be electric. It's a sellout. Like, it's going to be electric. I mean, the hope and the praise is just going to be back, and there's going to be so much hysteria and just, like, excitement all around the St James's Park as at home. Realistically, I think we should win this. We should get something out of it. It's there. It's written in the stars for us to get something out of it. But I just think I have a bad feeling Tottenham will turn up against us away. Harry Kane will probably finally score this season against us. Son will probably put one in. I don't know. I mean, Dele Alli will probably score knowing the Tottenham. You never know, do you? But luckily for Newcastle, we've got some good news. Callum Wilson's back. So's Willock. So's Lascelles. So's Shelby. So our team is back. It's ready to go. This is Bruce's 1,000th game. What a way it would be for him to come into his 1,000th game and get us a win. Our first one of the campaign, just to get us up the table and get a bit of motivation and get us back into a bit of a winning mentality. Let's go for the team. Honestly, God, Darlow unfortunately has to stay there. Oh, God. Who starts? Probably Fernandez and Lascelles at the back. Who started? I don't even know who started. Matt Ritchie's going to start there. Then we'll probably have Manquillo, who's been playing all right recently. Then what we do is, I'm afraid Sean Longstaff is going to have to probably get out because he's just not quite ready. I'm not sure if Miggy Almiron is going to be available. He probably will be. This is hard now because you don't want to leave out Willock, do you? Is Willock available? Yeah, he said he was. I don't want to leave out Almiron. What do I do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm not picking a 4-3, am I? What we're going to do is, I'm going to change it up a bit here. I'm going to be a bit adventurous. We're going to go for a little 4-5-1 here. We're going to put... What am I thinking? He's not actually going to be in the team. Don't worry, I'm not that silly. I'm going to play Almiron on the right, but realistically it's going to be a bit more of a 5-4-2 sort of thing. Hang on. What have I done? Oh, God. I'm getting a bit too excited. I'm too excited about this game. It's just too much, where is it? Where's my formation I want? Oh, it's not on here because it's not like FIFA, is it? God. It's basically this, actually. It's more like this, actually. Well, how hasn't it shown? Oh, here it is. Right. Darlow. Let's go through this again quickly. So I'm not sure why I haven't been playing Shaw recently. Realistically, I go Shaw over Fernandez all day because I think Fernandez is quite slow and he'll struggle against Kane and Son. Matt Ritchie, he'll snap a few ankles, always good. Jacob Murphy, never been forgiven after missing that sitter. Shelby can come back into the team and sit in that little midfield. And we can have Willock and Hayden either side of him with Alan, St. Maximan, and sort of Almiron just sort of sitting there. Almiron being a bit more deep, probably. And then we have Callum Wilson up front, who's back in the team. Get Joe Linton out there. Just get him out. Just get him out. It's not worth it. We don't need him in there. That's what I go for. And anyway, let's hope Newcastle gets something out of it. Because we deserve it. Because we need a bit of motivation. And hopefully the new owners will be there. And they will be watching. Anyway, on to Monday Night Football. We have Arsenal Crystal Palace. I can't click on it, for God's sake. What was I going to say about Arsenal? I think 2-0, because I think Crystal Palace are good. Crystal Palace playing well recently. They've only won once, but they've got a few draws. Have they only won once? Yeah, I think they have. But they've got a few good draws against Leicester, against Brighton, which they probably should have won, actually. So yeah, they've actually been playing well, to be fair to them, last couple of games. And obviously Patrick Vieira, former Arsenal legend, coming back to the Emirates. Well, he never really played at the Emirates, but he's coming back to Arsenal's home ground as a manager, and he'll be looking upset, really. But I think, honestly, that Arsenal will win this game, and I think 2-0, I think he's going to score. Who shall I say? I think Aubameyang will get one, and I think, you know what? Let's go for Gabriel from the back, getting a little header on your noggin. There we go. I'd love it. We need Thomas Partey or Tomiyasu to get their first goals, because Thomas Partey never scored for us. He's always having those shots from outside the box. I mean, he never quite get him in, but he's really close all the time. Anyway, on to the top scorers. Here we go. Salah and Vardy at the top. Head of Antonio. Anyone for Newcastle? No. St. Maximin's still on there. Hopefully he can keep on there. Assists. Pogba still way in front of Jesus and Decore. And Salah, St. Max still up there. And onto the table, not looking too pretty for Newcastle. But if we get something this week, hopefully we can get out of that mess. That is the bottom three. Arsenal, mid-table, mediocrity, as I expected. Anyway, that's probably going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully there'll be a few good results for my team this week. There normally isn't, but, you know, we can pray. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.